Hi, and welcome to my presentation of learning 2011. And this is my PowerPoint about it. So, it's by me. ICT. In the beginning of the year, I learned about HTML code in ICT. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, as it's code used to make websites, programs, and software. Tags are a part of HTML that determine certain things, such as the title tag, which determines the title of the web page. And then the highlighted HTML down there just shows an example of the title tag for Google, which is the standard Google page. After our unit on HTML, I started learning about internet threats like phishing, spam, and viruses. I learned about how the internet is affecting new generations and the dangers of the internet. Then I learned ways to avoid and deal with these dangers, such as not giving away personal details, using your email spam protection, and getting virus protection for your computer. Finally, after we finished our unit on internet safety, we started our unit on programming. We started using a program called Scratch, which is a piece of software that allows you to use pieces of code in a Lego format. I used Scratch to create my own Frogger-style game where I control a cat that's trying to cross-trap to get home. Now I'm working on a Pac-Man game in class with multiple levels. I'm enjoying using Scratch quite a lot, and I hope to be able to use it again in the future. And then that's an example of some of the Legos. Only the forever one would exist. It really exists in the program. The other ones are just there for, sentimental stuff. At the start of the school year, I did coordinates, latitude, and longitude. I looked at what latitude and longitude are, and how to find the latitude and or longitude of somewhere, and how to find something on a map using coordinates. We use these skills for almost all of the geography half of humanities, so I'm glad we learned them first. And also, humanities is like social studies in the U.S. It's just called humanities. It's geography and history put together until you get to where they're separate. After a unit on latitude and longitude, I started on ecosystems. I learned how ecosystems are balanced around all of the animals, so every one of them counts. I also learned about the differences between consumers, decomposers, and producers, as well as the natural pyramid of consumers, prey, and predators. In humanities, we have now switched over from geography units to history units, and we have started with the meaning of different time measurements. For example, decade, century, millennium, etc. And we are just now starting our unit on medieval times. So far, we have learned about the judicial system of smaller villages and how criminals were dealt with back then. Next, we'll be looking at the social class system and how it worked. I'm enjoying this unit so far and I hope I can learn even more from it. Art. In art, I'm working on a shoe design unit in which I design a shoe for a celebrity of my choice, with a theme that fits my celebrity. I chose Michael Jackson as my celebrity, and my theme was zombies, werewolves, graveyards, and all things thoroughly related. First, I had to draw 2 pictures of ideas for my shoe, which I then put on my brainstorming sheet, along with a lot of pictures. I then chose one of my designs and made a wireframe that looked like the outline of it. After making my outline, I covered it with plaster of Paris, and finally used hot glue to glue felt and leather to the shoe. I had a lot of fun in this design unit. I hope the next one is just as good. And thanks for listening. Thanks a lot. Hold on. Bye.